I just don't know if he's going to be able to remax in time. However, he does have a lot of upgraded mech, and this is where it's going to start getting painful for him. He's not yet producing those battle cruisers. Goody, you don't know what I wanted. I wanted to see battlecruiser versus Broodlord. I'm not going to see battlecruiser versus Broodlord, but he does have a billion Banshees, which is good against Ultralisks, generally. He's going to have to kill those infestors pretty quick, because they're the main thing keeping him, that, like, are a danger to the Banshees. Tank Banshee Viking. Maybe that's a new composition to work with. It looks to be pretty strong. I mean, I feel like Matiz would still wrap it up pretty quick. Tank, Thor, Banshee Viking. If we can afford it, sure, go for it. At any rate, there are a lot of Ultralisks running home. Scared. Come on, please make battle cruisers. Oh, you don't have any gas. Okay. I wish you were making battle cruisers right now. Nothing would make me happier than more battle cruisers. But he does have 2-2 tanks that could have been 3-3, except he decided to make battle cruisers and then not. Goody, you're disappointing me. He's gonna kill these rocks about instantly. Let's just watch, shall we? Ooh. That was about instantly. Again, sorry for the jangling. Not my fault. That's my dog. He's now gonna kill this barracks in roughly the same time. He's gonna kill these rocks, and then he's gonna kill that, and then he's gonna walk in here and kill... Ooh, that's actually a lot of stuff. Plus a lot of Banshees somewhere. There they are. They're gonna kill an expansion pretty quick, because they have 2-2 upgrades. So back to the main choke here. That's a lot of Ultralisks. He might have even overmade Ultras. Ultras are supposed to be a tank unit. They're not like a breaker. Because, I mean, look at these tanks. Just rip them to shreds. Tank Banshee is just going to town on the Ultras, and then there are more than enough Vikings to deal with the Corruptors. I just don't know. Come on, Goody. Come on, I know you're running low on gas, but you can make battle cruisers. You have the technology. Ooh, this might not actually work out in Terran's favor. But oh, then there are these again high ground siege tanks to the rescue, along with awesome Thor. And so if we look at units lost, this is going to tell an interesting story. We see the Zerg considerably, or not actually considerably, it's really close related. The Zerg is slightly behind, and the Zerg has abandoned Spire Tech for some reason. He also lost, in the midst of all that awesomeness, he lost his northmost base, which is interesting. However, we are seeing Zerg macro late game versus Terran macro late game, and macro speed is always the issue. I mean, I think fundamentally, when people complain about imbalance, usually it's just macro mechanics that do it. When Zerg claimed about imbalance, the reason was because as a Zerg, you either had to produce drones or defensive units, and therefore, you couldn't economize while defending. And when Terran complained about imbalance, generally it's because we, late game, can't macro quickly, nor can we reinforce to where we want to. And when Protoss complained about imbalance, they're lying. I kid, I love you, Protoss. However, in the current state of things, they are pretty powerful, but I actually think the game right now is balanced enough. I don't think you need any more changes. You probably need to fix PvP and TVT, but aside from that, that's all you need to do. You don't need, guys, don't go messing up a good thing. You got it pretty close here. Now that's all that matters. Back in the production tab, please make a battle cruiser. Nothing would make me happier than a battle cruiser. That's all I ask. Just like 10 or 12 battle cruisers. Think about how easy it would be. Broodlord Corruptor, I actually lost him 2v2 to this. This guy went mass Broodlord Corruptor, and I had a ton of Marauders that died. And then when I tried to get some Banshees, because I was such a noob that I actually relied on the chart here in the help tab to figure out what to do next, he killed them with Corruptors. And then my partner made some Void Rays and died. At any rate, there are a considerable amount of cracklings. And oh, thank you, Goody. You are making Broodlords. You are my hero. You are the hero, Terran. Oh, yes. Come on, guys. We all want to see Broodlords here. We all want the game to go long enough for us to see some Broodlords. Broodlord, Banshee, Siege Tank, Thor, Hellion. Viking. Ooh. Ooh, fun. Oh my god. This is a lot of tanks. And decent. I'd like to see him spread these out. Like, either rank them like he was before, or spread them out in a concave. Because right now, a bunch of Broodlords, or a bunch of Ultralisks are going to be able to run in here and just go swipe, 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 and take out all 5 of these tanks. And that's really bad. You are counting on those tanks to take out this mass. But then again, he does have 2 brood lords. Come on. Or two battle cruisers. I've used some battle cruisers in some games since the patch. The speed makes them way better. Look at that. They're zooming. They're going to get there in time for the fight. Oh, this is so great. Yes. Yes, battle cruisers. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the battle. This is going to be amazing. I'm not going to lie here. I've not actually seen the end of this game, so I don't know what happens. But I do know battle cruisers are awesome. So let's just see here, folks. Tons of tanks just going to town there. Oh, probably not enough Vikings for the Corruptors. That's going to decide it. Right there, I'm calling it. I'm calling it for Zerg. That's too many Corruptors. I guess not. Whoa. Whoa, the upgrades are showing. I do not... This battle is too close to call. I do not know who's going to win because Terran is pulling through. Are you serious? Oh, no. You're not serious because the Zerg's about to win. But no, I lied. The Terran is doing fine. I cannot tell who won that fight. It looks like Zerg. But if who's making 18 Corruptors? But I guess it's Zerg. I can barely tell. This game is way too close to call. Because that's 3 Thors. Wow. This has been awesome. But I do think the Terran's just too broke economically. That's too bad. I wanted those battle cruisers to be awesome. And that last battle was epic, too. But let's see if he can pull out some sort of monster comeback here. Let's check units lost. Holy crap, that is close. Units tab, that's not at all. That's your game right there. He just doesn't have enough stuff. You can't take in money very quickly. But then again, neither can the Zerg, because the Zerg has nowhere to mine. Never mind, the Zerg has 4 mining bases that are all producing Corruptors. Speaking of it, production tab. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for Zerg here. Let's just see if anything interesting happens. Anything at all. Anything at all, folks. We're saving up for a final confrontation. I have a jazz concert almost immediately after this. I'm currently cutting it pretty close. I think Goody just waited too long to get those upgrades and he didn't commit enough to air when he decided it. I mean, he could have gone pure mech and probably won, and he could have gone that mass air strategy and won had he won one decisive battle and kept most of his ground army alive. But right now, it's a 91 food disadvantage. It's a, that many probe disadvantage, and I just don't, and look at that. Goody's just, he put up a very valiant fight, and I know we all enjoyed watching it, because I certainly did, but I just don't know if he has anything left in the tank. I mean, if Zerg makes a huge error, and look, finally Goody is spreading out his tank. If Zerg makes a huge error, there may be some possibility. And he's like a champion. He's just holding on barely. He's doing some harassment. I have to go to jazz concert very, very soon. Please end the game, one of you. Have we seen every tier 3 unit these two things have? We have. How many times has that happened where you've seen Broodlords, Ultralisks, Thors, and Battlecruisers in the same game? That's a lot of Thors, actually. The Thors are a good choice here, because you're basically just looking for an awesome all-around unit. And that unit's the Thor. Let's watch, shall we? Oh, I forgot to set myself to Do Not Disturb on Skype, and because of this, it is coming back to bite me. But the Zerg has 2 more mining bases than the Terran. He actually has a bunch more mining bases than the Terran, but he has 2 more total bases than the Terran. And with that, his production's going to be off the charts. Let's watch him finally finish this game, please. I'd have to go to a jazz concert, although the Terran is making more stuff. Come on, do I have to put this to ×4? Hurry up, you guys. Alright, here we go. I'm thinking there's going to be a final battle now. Some Ultralisks are moving out. God, Ultras are weird. I'm going to try to say some funny things. Do you guys know that Broodlords are hard countered by, never mind. I'm just going to watch here as the amazing Amazing micro. No, do you guys know that Broodlords are hard countered by Ravens? As I said before, the Raven actually kills the Broodlord the moment it hits the ground, and there is the good game by ESC Goody. This has been AdmiralNewkirk. I hope you enjoyed that cast. I know I enjoyed that game, and we got to see a lot of Tier 3 goodness from Goody himself. So, everybody, don't forget to subscribe, and tell me any more pros you'd like to see. For example, Thorzane, Huck, Kiwi Kaki, all of them are good. TLO is always popular, and I hope to cast more games in the future.